So ladies and gentlemen, we are live right now. So go to Facebook, Instagram, and share. Like I said, let's get these juniors all kinds of exposure so we can get some sponsors out there for them. The future of our racing is in the hands to be held by these young, fast, talented riders. Let me go on my phone and see if I can share it again. So first thing that came up was Charles Gunchard's. He is live right now. So I went ahead and shared it. Go ahead and go on there and help us get the kids the exposure that they deserve. So for the live streamers who are out there watching, or when you do rewatch, so we did run a full moto, 2 motos for half of the program. So we have half of the field still left to go for their second moto, and then we will run our third moto, which I think is awesome to run these kids 3 motos. So as we get ready to kick off, it looks like Britton Reinhard's got pole position on the inside. Looks like Smith.
Looking for high quality performance oil, Liqui Moly Marine is my go-to oil. 2-stroke and 4-stroke, on and off the track. It's the best choice for me, and it should be yours as well.
2-stroke. So, and she definitely took to it pretty quick. So hopping off of a 4-stroke and then going into the 2-stroke, it's definitely a lot different.
Hey guys, it's Taylor Smith. We're here at Jettrim getting some new mats for race season. Let's go inside.
Hi Callie. Hey Taylor, are you ready for those new mats?
Yep, let's get started.
He wants everybody to come down straight and safe. All right, Britton Reinhard with the win in the first moto, and it was followed by Taylor Smith, and then it was Kendra Kennedy, then Kaylee Kennedy, and then Lily Wright. Britton Reinhard with the whole shot again. It looks like Lily Wright is in second place on the inside start. She's got company because she's got Kendra right there side by side with her. Kendra dives in deep. It's going to be able to make the pass on Lily Wright. Man, Lily had a great start. So look at Kendra battling with Taylor Smith coming down the outside split. Who's going to pull the whole shot? It's going to be, once again, Britton Reinhard. Coming down the front straightaway, side by side, is Kendra Kennedy battling it out with Taylor Smith. They're side by side. Taylor Smith looks over. Kendra's got the inside line. Taylor was able to sweep the outside of her. Kendra's going to the inside, Taylor to the outside. This excitement always gets my throat all jacked up. Still a battle. Look at him going down the back. Kendra was able to make a move on Taylor Smith. So now Kendra really running her Superjet, running that split. Taylor went to the outside, Kendra to the inside. Kendra was able to make it stick. Man, I was pulling for Lily Wright. Man, pulling out almost a whole shot. She was right there battling with Britton Reinhard. So Britton Reinhard coming down the front straightaway. It looks like everybody's following to the outside. So Britton just tearing it up on the outside split. We got some nice wind, giving it a little, making it a little bit rough, but not too bad. So Kendra Kennedy coming around. She is currently running in second place. Taylor Smith running in third. Fourth place, Kaylee Kennedy. And then just Lily Wright. Lily Wright really ran in that Superjet. They had something new for her. She's running on the 405. Still working that outside, but check it out. She's got Kaylee Kennedy coming up behind her. I don't think that outside's working too good. So Taylor Smith ran the outside, and now she is another four boat lengths behind Kendra Kennedy. This is a great run for Kendra Kennedy. So courtesy flags are out for the 851, your multi-world champion, Britton Reinhard. So 4 of your riders all have matching wetsuits from Lake Havasu. Got Kennedy girls and Taylor Smith and Britton Reinhard. So that's pretty cool. Representing the Arizona state of Lake Havasu. Lily Wright, I'd have to look at her other class this year to see. Somewhere in Kansas, I heard. Eudora, Kansas. How far is Kansas from here? Does anybody know? 7 hours? 5 to 7 hours, so that's not too bad. So Tristan Hebert said his was about 4 hours to get here. Oh, for me coming from Havasu, it took 2 hours. For me, driving with the full rig, taking my time, driving 54 miles an hour. To save on gas and stay safe on the road. It takes me a lot longer. So 2 more laps to go for Britton Reinhard, who is ballisting on this track. She's over on the far right-hand side of the track. Kendra Kennedy, 2 more laps to go for her. Taylor Smith putting it on this weekend. She's currently running in third, but she took second in the first moto. So now she is running in third. So that's going to bump up Kendra Kennedy for see what happens in the last moto today. Lily Wright coming down the front straightaway on the 405. She's looking really, really good on that round nose 2-stroke. Wonder what 4-stroke she's been running. If it's the SXR 1500 or the new Superjet. Okay, I love it that I'm sitting so close to all of the parents. I get them to yell at me and tell me what I'm asking. So Britton Reinhard coming down the front straight, way out front. White flag for Britton Reinhard. Kendra Kennedy coming through the split option. She chooses the outside. I don't see anybody running the blues. So Kendra Kennedy, over a lap to go. Taylor Smith, I'm sure she knows that Kaylee is right behind her. Kaylee getting super, super low in that tray, coming down the front straightaway. Race number 7 should be on the line. Ty Smith, Ryan Poper, and Tanner Wright, and Tristan Heber. Let's go, Lily. Let's go. Let's go, Lily. Let's go. So Kaylee Kennedy is definitely making Taylor Smith keeping it honest. Put your hands together for your winner. For Moto number 2, back-to-back win so far for Britton, Reinhard. Yeah, Kaylee Kennedy has definitely got pressure on Taylor Smith on this last lap. Kaylee Kennedy going to try to work the blues. Oh, we got to ride her down. Kendra Kennedy goes down over on the left-hand side of the track. That is going to put Taylor Smith back up into second. Let's see what's going to happen. Kaylee Kennedy trying to work the blues. Goes a little wide. It's not going to. Those blues are definitely a little bit slower. So put your hands together for Taylor Smith coming in second, Kendra Kennedy in third, fourth place, Kaylee Kennedy, then fifth place.
Hey guys, it's Taylor Smith. We're here at Jettrim getting some new mats for race season. Let's go inside.
Hi, Callie. Hey, Taylor, are you ready for those new mats?
Yep, let's get started.
Here goes Poper doing his little warm-up, hitting a few buoys. He is. Okay, so coming up next, stock skiing, your 12 to 13-year-olds. That is going to be your 515 from Lake Havasu. He is 12 years old. Ty Smith. He's running a Kawasaki 1500 4-stroke. SXR, running in the ski stock 14 Tristan Heber coming from Wichita, Kansas. He is 14 years old.
Terry, start wrangling some interviews.
Sponsored by Big Fish Bail Bonds, Mighty Water Racing, Dad, which is his father, obviously, and Smith Racing. Tristan Heber. Also joined in this class, so Tristan running on a Kawasaki 1500 as well.
The interviews ready in between
Also
these
combined
photos.
with your
Grab Britton Reinhard.
GP
We get
ski
an interview
class.
right after
So
this
because
elite
this is the
GP is done.
Juniors Nationals, Junior Stars Nationals, they're running their classes with a few different names just for this special event. So this is your Youth Elite GP. And out there on the number 11, running on a fast power sports ski, he is 16 years old. Ryan Poper. Oh, I see him on the far outside. He's got his pops over there holding for him. Man, Ryan is tall. What are you, like 6'4", kiddo?
Ready, Rob? Rob?
Okay, 6'6". All right, rounding us off from Lake Havasu City, Arizona, on a fast power sports. He is 15 years old. On the 713, pole position on the inside. That is Tanner Wright. Dun 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 dun. Looked like a fair start. Tanner Wright with a great start. He's down way low in this tray. Ryan Poper getting the whole shot on the outside. Ryan Poper has at least 5 miles an hour over Tanner Wright because he's got a juiced up machine. They're running 1500 cc's in this class in those 2 GP skis. So Tanner Wright running the inside. It looks like the outside is faster for the start by a lot. Wow. So out in front, Ryan Poper followed by Tanner Wright. And then we have Tristan Hebert, and he's got Ty Smith. I told Tristan Hebert he better be on the gas this moto to give Ty Smith a run for his money. And it looks like they will be battling because we all know that Ty Smith is going to be putting the pressure on. Ty Smith going to the outside, Tristan Hebert to the inside. So as this moto progresses, right after, literally, we will have our back-to-back moto winner, Britton Reinhard, for an interview. Glad to see that she's starting to feel a little bit better. She was down and out yesterday, wasn't feeling too good. So Ryan Poper coming down the track with the green flag. Tanner Wright just ripping his GP. Unfortunately, Tanner Wright is running a completely stock 1500, so he's definitely out horsepower. But in the first moto, Ryan Poper went down, and unfortunately for Tanner Wright, he was able to get around and was able to keep it stuck, and he was able to stay out in front of Ryan Poper. So now it's going to be a 1-1 situation, with Ryan Poper going to pull the win on this moto with Tanner Wright in second. Tanner Wright in the first moto was able to pull off the win. Man, I wanted to see those two go battling again like they did in the first moto. Courtesy flags, so we are still running, and it looks like Tristan Hebert over on the left-hand side of the track is still ahead of Ty Smith. Ty Smith getting caught up, and he's getting a little bumpy over there. Ty Smith not even going to try to work that split. So Tristan Hebert, I was super happy to tell him, hey, give Ty Smith a run for his money. Don't let that kiddo walk away. So this is one of the best races I've seen Tristan do today. He did tell me that this is the first time he's ever raced his 1500, so he's definitely kicking it. Alright, so Ryan Poper hitting the backside of the track, or hitting the front straight now, coming through the split. Tanner Wright coming down right now, just laying that ski way over. Way over. I see nothing but water on his elbows. I still think that it was funny when Tanner Wright was running on the Superjet that the Popers let him race. For those of you that we didn't have the live stream going earlier, this last red coming into the merge off of the split, Tanner Wright banged his shoulder on that red buoy, and he was talking about it on the mic, and his next time coming around, he literally had his shoulder into it, and he looked at the buoy, and the ski was still set, so he didn't move, but he lifted his shoulder, because I think that buoy might have hurt his shoulder a little bit. So, Tristan Hebert, halfway flags out for him and Ty Smith. He's holding strong in front of Ty. Ty can sure ride that 1500. Now, I'll tell you what, Ryan Poper like there's a hair, probably an inch between him and that buoy. That is just extremely, really good talent. So coming back around this time, Ryan Poper will be having to do 2 more laps. So he's got 2.5 more laps to go. So Tristan Hebert working the outside split. Ty Smith following him in his bright orange and black wetsuit. So Tristan Hebert, not having raced the SXR 1500 before, he's looking good. And he's staying strong in front of Ty Smith. He looks over his left-hand shoulder. Ty Smith tucked way down deep. He looks over his right-hand shoulder. He sees Ryan Poper is coming around. Actually, white flag is out for Ryan Poper. He's got lap traffic in front of him. He's not going to mess him up being in somebody's wash. Nope, he's going to go to the outside. Ty Smith. Oh, Tristan Hebert goes down. Ty Smith goes around him to keep it safe. So Ty Smith now running in third, followed by Tristan Hebert. Running the outside split on the backside, getting ready to come into the horseshoe. He is. So 1 more lap to go for these young gentlemen. This is your Junior Stars National Championship. Now Ryan Poper is on fire. He looks over his shoulder. He definitely had cleared this one by a long shot. So Tanner Wright ripping out the outside split. So nobody's taking blues. So I'm telling you something. Definitely put your hands together. Tanner Wright pulling second. Ty Smith in third, followed by Tristan Hebert. Oh, yeah, we're going to do a quick interview. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Britton Reinhard down here. Your face is still looking a little bit flushed. Tell everybody what's going on with that.
So I think I have the flu right now. I had a fever about like 101 and just not feeling the greatest.
But you're still looking great out there. Are you fatigued at all because you're not feeling good? Are you fatigued?
No, not really.
So it's not even bothering you? Not feeling good? Look at that big old smile on her face. She's like, nope, I can have the flu and I can still dominate out there. So how do you like this track? Tell me about it.
I think it's a super fun track. It's definitely unique and it's super big.
It is a big track. What do you think about those long super starts?
Oh, they're super fun. Definitely something different than the rest of the tracks I've done.
Yes, it is. Which is your choice? I obviously know that you're taking the outside. Do you prefer the outside or the blues?
So on the start, I prefer the inside because I feel like it's just faster. But I think the outside's way faster on a regular lap.
On the race, okay. So what do you think about starting from the back of the pack the next moto? Because you did do that. You had a dead engine start in Havasu, and you went from the back of the pack. You think you want to try that again?
It was super fun. Definitely pushed me to try my best. And yeah, I would do it again. It's super fun.
Well, to me, I'd like to tell people who go out and just have their own ride out in front. I like to have people like you start in the back of the pack. So you need the practice because you never know what can happen at the World Finals, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So starting from the back of the pack, it gives you a challenge. You can work the splits, or you can try to learn and get more practice in the rough water and behind the riders.
Yeah, it was super fun starting. Obviously I didn't mean to cut over lines and get a dead engine start, but it definitely pushed me to try my best and try new splits and new lines.
Nice. So are you going to be doing any new things for your ski for World Finals? Are you going to drop a new motor in there, a fresh one, or just run it as it is?
Just going to run it how it is. It runs super good because Taylor from TC Freeride built it super good, and yeah.
So tell us who your sponsors are.
I would like to thank TC Freeride, Jettrim Works Racing, Charged Up, Anderson Power Sports, Anderson Toyota, 6D Helmets, BC Goggles, RB Components, Jet Pilot, and Charged Up.
How do you remember all of those sponsors, and how did you get all of those sponsors? How did you really get all of those?
I just worked super hard and tried my best, and hopefully, tried my best.
I know we're getting ready to kick off this next moto, so tell me about the new gear that you and the other 3 girls are wearing. What's up with that?
Well, there's not a lot of options to choose from, and we all have the same outfits, and we decided to match for every day.
I think it's great. You girls look really good out there. It actually confuses me a little bit because I'm used to seeing you girls in different suits, so I could actually know who's who. But one of the motos, I was like, wait, who's who? When you guys started out there. So, but no, they look really good, and try to keep them from getting dirty. Okay, well, good luck the rest of the week.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Britton Reinhard, your multi-world champion, getting some practice out there for the World Championship that's coming up in October. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you're going to be seeing her next weekend at the Texas race. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, who do we have down there? We have your Grand Champion Ski Lights on the 405, Christian Bain from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. He is 10 years old, sponsored by 405 Motorsport, Hamilton Customs, Thrust Innovations, BP Fuels, Amsoil, and Smith Racing. I'm going to look at the line. Looks like a clean start with Taylor Smith pulling the whole shot on the inside. And that's going to be... So somebody switched boats. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the wrong. Wait a second. Oh, we're back to the first race of the day. So down there on the line, we have a Ski Light, 16 to 17 years old. We got Ryan Poper working the outside. Look at that. Taylor Smith pulling the whole shot. Wow. So they've ran 2 motos already. This is their 3rd moto of the day. Taylor Smith pulling the whole shot over Poper. Poper said that he likes running the outside start. Taylor Smith going to the outside start split on the backside, with Poper working the inside. If I'm not mistaken, that inside is way faster. Yes, Poper came. She went into that about 5 boat lengths ahead of Poper, and Poper worked the inside, and he came out 4 or 5 boat lengths ahead of Taylor Smith. So the outside back there is definitely slower than the inside. But as I was talking to Tanner Wright earlier, he told me that it kept switching throughout the day. So Ryan Poper, this will be his 3rd moto win if he can pull this off. And then Taylor Smith is still within striking distance if Poper makes a mistake. And then running in 3rd out there is Jax Rowe on the 995. Jax Rowe, who's currently running in 3rd, also races the sports Spec class, and he pulled off a Moto 2 win earlier, just before lunch. Jax Rowe just blasted around those turns with his he wears shorts. So Taylor Smith now working she almost went to the wrong buoy, but she corrected. So looks like Jackson's now going to come out in front. Wait a minute, I'm incorrect. Taylor Smith. It was Jax that almost got lost on the greens. So Taylor Smith still running strong in 2nd place. Poper kind of standing up, chilling out in front. I think they might have just threw up the courtesy flags. I am not sure. So
Jax Rowe from Ottawa, Tennessee, currently running in third. He's 16 years old. He is sponsored by Killer Frog Racing, Team Reckless Abandonment, and Ashton Williams Racing. Up next is your juniors, 12 to 13 years old. That'll be the third moto for them as well. Man, Taylor Smith pulling the whole shot on this. I was wondering how long she was going to be able to hold off Ryan Poper. But Poper capitalizing from that split difference. He looks over his shoulder. He sees that Taylor is not really within striking distance. But for those of you that are watching the live stream, Ryan Poper, your leader, he rides that Superjet full throttle pin the entire race. It's absolutely impressive. So Ryan Poper starting to extend his lead. Watch him rip through the chicane. He's actually going to go to the blues just for some fun. Hugging the buoys super tight. Trying to listen. Yeah, running on the blues, he's definitely lifting up the throttle. But when he's running the outside right now where Taylor Smith and Jax Rowe, he usually, it's courtesy flags out now. Wow. Lily Wright. Lily. She can't hear me. You shouldn't be hustling that big old boat by yourself there, silly. All right, check it out. Jax Rowe starting to put pressure. A couple more laps to go. He's putting pressure on Taylor Smith. He's running on the outside. He's super low in the tray. He's sweeping the outside and staying out of her pump wash. Coming down the front straightaway. Do you guys want me to call for some help? Can we get somebody down here to help these guys pull this big ski out of... Okay, they got it. All right. 2 more laps to go for Ryan Poper looking over his shoulder. But the story of this race right now is Taylor Smith trying to hold off Jax Rowe. Jax putting all kinds of pressure on her. So here they come. They're going to be coming into the split option. Taylor's going to the outside. Jax Rowe's going to the inside, which we know has been faster. Can Jax Rowe capitalize? This is where Ryan Poper made a move on Taylor Smith earlier today. Earlier in this moto. Here they go. They are... Nope. Jax is not able to capitalize off of that. So, I guess it's the rider. Jax just laying it way over. He's stretching his back a little bit. That's a long straightaway. It's a good option right there to be able to stretch the back. The water is getting kind of a little bit rough, so that's kind of nice. I'd love to see it even get more rough with these kids. Okay, Ryan Poper's going to have 1 more lap to go. White flag's coming out for Ryan. He's just chilling out in front. He was looking over his shoulder, seeing what the battle's like going on behind him. Jax Rowe's trying to work those blues, and it definitely isn't working for him. And he almost made a bad mistake. He was able to keep it hooked up. So 1 more lap to go. I don't think he's going to be able to get around Taylor Smith.
we will be doing another interview right after this moto. What you want, cripple? What do you want, cripple? Tanner Wright. So there was a joke yesterday. Tanner Wright came up to me for a quick interview, and I totally confused him with Kennedy. It was pretty funny. All right, Ryan Poper coming down, using the outside split option. Back-to-back moto wins. Look at him just standing up, ripping those turns. Jack's trying to work the inside again on the blues. Goes out a little wide. So, and then he goes down. Announcer's curse. Taylor Smith for second place. Then Jack's Rowe for third place. Okay, we have an interview. Tell us who you are and what you got going on today.
It's Tyler Kennedy. We're out here hanging out, supporting my sisters.
Yeah, you know what? They have definitely stepped up their game this season. I can see they got their elbows out. They're over the bars a lot, and they're running stronger, tighter buoys. So tell us why you're not racing for the live streamers.
I just recently got shoulder surgery last month, so hopefully by next year we'll be back. We'll see what happens.
So how did you hurt your shoulder?
It was a jet ski crash that happened 2 years ago that just caused shoulder problems, and then just over these past couple months I kept dislocating it, and we just said it was time to get surgery to fix it.
I do remember calling the race when you dislocated it. That was pretty gnarly. So we have another race coming up on the line. So when do you think you're going to be back? You're not going to be able to make it to the World Finals, are you?
No, my doctor said not until January. At most is January, or at least, sorry.
So you were having a good time at the water park last night, or yesterday I saw. You were jumping off the board. That was pretty neat.
It's hard to just sit there.
Well, especially when all of your friends are out there getting it on, jumping off that high dive. That was pretty neat. So thanks for coming over for an interview. We look forward to seeing you back racing next year. And good luck to your sisters. You're obviously giving them some good information out there. Thanks for coming over. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you, buddy. Taylor Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen, otherwise known as Tanner Wright. So, who do we have down there? Jason. Who is that once? Oh, we got a rider doing a total Superman start. I believe that's Bentley Cox. And he's able to get up and going. He pulled a Superman start. Like, he doesn't even keep his elbows on the side trays. He does a full straight Superman. That is so awesome. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is your third moto for the ski lights, 12 to 13 years old. So on the 319, pulling the Superman start was the 319. Bentley Cox from Plattsmouth, Nebraska. He is 12 years old, sponsored by Dean's Team, All Seasons Motorsport. Out in front, once again, Cash Crawford from Lake Havasu City. Bentley Cox running in second place. Things are definitely shaking up compared to the first two motos. Bentley Cox looks over his shoulders. He knows that he's got Ruger Castro right there, right behind him. So, running us out there, we have on the 515, running in fourth place is Ty Smith from Lake Havasu. He is 12 years old. In third place right now is the 506 Ruger Castro, coming to you from Lake Havasu. He is 13 years old, sponsored by TC Freeride. Cash Crawford now starting to extend his lead once again. I did not write down the results for the first two motos, so I am sorry for that I did not have that information, because I definitely think that second and
third and fourth have been switching it up for the first two motos of the day. But the story of this class is Cash Crawford just laying over that Superjet. So I was mistaken. I thought it was River Crawford who has won a world champion, but it is not. It is Cash Crawford, your wire-to-wire winner or leader right now, who has won a juniors 10 to 12-year-old world championship. So Bentley Cox still running in third, Ruger still running in, Bentley still running in second. Then it is Ruger, and then it is Ty Smith. So this class, Ty Smith going to the inside, Ruger to the outside. Oh, we got some side-by-side action. The inside rider, I believe, no, that is still Bentley Cox. So there's your battle, second, third, and fourth. That's kind of weird with the gas still in the tube like that. Cash Crawford getting the halfway courtesy flags, just laying it over. I'll tell you what, I love the new graphics that the Crawfords have put on their skis. So working his way down the front straightaway, Bentley Cox, followed by Ruger Castro running in third, and then it is Ty Smith getting down way low in the tray. He is putting pressure on Ruger. He's about 3 boat lengths right behind him. Ty Smith getting the smooth water. He's going to go to the outside. Ruger to the inside, following Bentley. Bentley goes down. Oh, wow. This is shaking things up even more. Bentley Cox goes down. Ruger's going to get around him. Now you got a battle. Oh, look at Ty Smith working the outside. We got almost side-by-side action between Ruger and Ty Smith. So Ty Smith goes from 4th place to 2nd place in just a couple of buoys. Wow. That was impressive. A tough break for Bentley Cox, who was running a great, strong moto, running in 2nd place. So because of that incident, Ruger had to check up to avoid the incident with Bentley Cox, and that cost him dearly because Ty Smith was able to capitalize coming from the outside. Smart move for Ty Smith, running the outside when the other 2 riders in front of him were running the inside. 2 more laps to go for Cash Crawford. So Bentley Cox. There he goes. I saw him do it. Earlier in the day, I was calling him Bobblehead Bentley because he comes down the front straightaway. He's looking at the family and his friends down there on the beach, and he's had just bobbling. I need to go on Amazon and order a bobblehead and custom make it for him. Put a little jet ski helmet on it. You know what would be cool is if we had a 3D printer that could do Bentley's helmet with his face and goggles, or at least just his helmet with the goggles, and put it on a bobblehead. Cash Crawford just dominating this track, getting the white flag on the number 928, coming to you from Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Everybody's pretty much spaced out now. White flag's gonna come out for Ty Smith. Getting down way low in the water. I think he's got his butt hanging in the water behind the back of his tray.
So Bentley Cox just laying that ski over. There he goes. See his head? I love it. I really hope that that's not offending anybody. Cash Crawford now working the left-hand side of the track, sweeping around. He's going to hit the split option, which most likely he will be taking the outside. Seems like everybody's like the outside for the split option. That's me getting a little scratch going on, like a DJ. Checkered flag goes out for Cash Crawford on that beautiful looking wrap job. Ty Smith still looking strong, holding second place. Able to capitalize using that outside split option. Ty Smith on the 515 on his beautiful American flag ski Super Jet. Ruger on the 506. It was unfortunate to have Bentley Cox in front of him, so he had to check out.
And I ride for Team Commander. My favorite thing about my GP1 is the fact that it's super stable in the rough water and how good it handles.
My name is Karis Webster and I race the Commander 1050 GP1. My favorite thing about this ski is it's the perfect transition from junior lights to the GP class.
He is 10 years old. And then we also have down there on the number 7, Travis Billings. Oh, we're going to do an interview right now. Let's see who we got behind me. Who do we got? Oh, look at this guy. Come stand right here. The one and only Ryan Poper out there just dominating today. Tell us about that Super Jet. Man, you are just, do you even lift on the gas? Because I noticed that when you're coming around this outside, I never heard you lift.
No. On the first one you have to lift because it's a pretty good cutback, but other than that, it's easy turns.
But you're keeping it clamped, the pin, the whole entire race, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
So who's your mechanic? Just your dad?
Rick Cantola from Peak Power Sports.
Nice. I haven't heard that name in quite a while. Yeah, he's been around a long time. So I know I make jokes about how tall you are. It's just because when you're on your jet ski, I just like to poke fun. So don't take it to heart. So how much training have you been doing, and where have you been training?
I've been going to Havasu. I've gone for a week this summer, but we mainly just go there because the closest lake we live to it is like 2 hours away. So
I talked to you earlier, and you said you haven't been doing too much practice, huh?
No, not too much. We went to Havasu for a week, but that's about it.
Wow, for not having much practice, kiddo, you are ripping out there. So you and Tanner definitely had it going on earlier today. Tell me a little bit about that one.
Tanner's really fast. In the smooth water, I feel like it's about motor, not as much as rider. And Rick got me a really good motor going, so it's running really good. And we'll see at the next race in Nationals.
Sweet. And you will be at finals, correct?
Yes, I will be at finals.
Sweet. Is your dad going to race too?
He probably will, yeah.
Nice. Well, congratulations out there, kiddo. Keep it up, and I look forward to seeing you and Tanner battle it again. Ryan Poper, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get back to saying who is down there on the line. It is... Okay, on the number 7, we have Travis Billings in the 8 to 9-year-old class. Coming to you from Lake Havasu, 9 years old. On the 31, McKenna Berglund from Omaha, Nebraska. She is 8 years old. And check it out. Christian Bain pulling the hole shot on the inside. And then it is Cash Mclure pulling the hole shot on the outside. Somebody's trying to sweep the outside of Cash. And it is McKenna. She's right there in the hunt. She's battling for second place on the outside. So we'll catch them when they come through. Looks like the outside. That is the number 33 pulling the hole shot, Cash Mclure. This will be his third Moto win today if he can keep it together. Oh, we got some nice swells coming down the front straightaway for Christian Bain. Taking that turn nice and tight with the rough water. Looks up at the tower. McKenna, full throttle down the front straightaway. She does. Ahead of Travis Billings. So you know what? I do have a little bit of a bio that I would like to read. So this is from McKenna Berglund. She's 8 years old. She's from Omaha, Nebraska. She started riding skis at 4 years old by herself in Papa's lake pond. Oh, man. They have their own pond? Man, you should have her standing up ripping. Put some buoys up in that pond. Her biggest supporter is her papa, Scott Wilson. This is her second sanctioned race ever. Awesome. So I guess when I met her 2 weeks ago, that must have been her first event. But check it out. She's got a battle going on. She's running in third place. So there is two classes out there. So out in front right now is Cash Mclure from Tennessee, sponsored by Chase Plumbing. Just dominating. Halfway flags are out for Chase, or Cash Mclure. And then Christian Bain running in second place right here. He's in his own class for the 10 to 11-year-olds. So those of you that are watching, this is your juniors nationals. And they're running 3 Moto format today. 2 laps to go. And it looks like Travis Billings, working the inside split, was able to get around McKenna Berglund. This Moto, she's definitely running a lot faster. Keeping that 4-stroke pin down the front straightaway. And your leader, Cash, going down the back straightaway, got down super low. He will be getting the white flag. I see Crawford walking this way. I wonder if he's the next one. Look at the smile on his face. That's what he's coming over here for, isn't it? I knew it. Don't be all shy. Look at him. He's getting shy. So we will be doing an interview after this Moto
with Cash Crawford.
One more lap to go for Christian Bain, who's working his way through the front split. Number 7, Travis Billings for one more lap to go. McKenna Berglund gonna have one more lap to go. You can definitely tell that she rode this race harder and faster. Look at her pin it down the front straight. That is so awesome. How does she hold on to that thing as little as she is? So what I was getting at is she didn't get lapped this time, and that is awesome. She is way out in front as far as from getting lapped. So congratulations to her. She's stepping up her game, and she is picking up the pace. Put your hands together for your winner. Back all 3 motos, Cash Mclure dominating today. McKenna Berglund, she just points that Yamaha Superjet 4-stroke. She just points it and then just hammers the throttle. Coming down the front straightaway And it's going to be Christian Bain winning his class on the 405, living and coming to you from Oklahoma City. And then it's going to be Travis Billings from Havasu, who's going to be pulling second place in his class behind Cash Mclure, not to be mistaken with Cash Crawford. Cash Crawford is coming up for an interview. He's looking at me like, you're a dork. Coming through McKenna. So we have an interview going on right now with your world champion, Cash Crawford. Tell us a little bit about that really quick. What year did you win the world championship?
In 2023.
Nice. So that just happened, and that was in the 10 to 12-year-old class, correct?
Yes.
So tell us about how you like this track and what's been going on today.
The track's pretty sick. It is really big. One of the biggest tracks I've ever been on. And it's really nice, it's smooth, the water's nice, and yeah.
So tell us a couple sponsors really quick, and then we can move on to the next race. You're killing it out there, kid. You're killing it.
I'd like to thank Works Racing. That's all my sponsors, I'm pretty sure.
What about your father?
Oh yeah, my mom and dad too.
Your dad's out here supporting you and your brother. You guys are killing it. Getting out, coming into racing. How many years have you been racing now? 2?
Yeah, 2.
These kids come out of nowhere, rolling up in their nice rig, and look at Cash and River dominating out there. So congratulations, kiddo. So you're done for the day, correct?
I'm pretty sure there's a grand champion. The grand champion race.
Okay, I do not know what that is. They tried to explain it to me, but I had no idea what I was listening to. So anyways, good luck out there on the Grand Champion, and I look forward to seeing you out there again.
Thank you.
Good job out there today, kiddo. Cash Crawford, your 2023 10 to 12-year-old world champion. Okay, down the line, your ski lights, 14 to 15 years old. This is a good race to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some big battles that go on with this class. I will go down the running order after they start. Javier Falcon getting the whole shot on the inside. River Crawford and Tanner Wright going at it on the outside. Looks like Tanner Wright's got the whole shot. And I see the Kennedy girls, they're going side by side on the inside. Oh, they are neck and neck. Wow. Oh, one of the Kennedys goes out wide, pushes their twin sister out. We got some dicing going on. Falcon working the inside. Out in front, Tanner Wright and River Crawford in second place. But check it out. Look who's coming into the mix. Falcon is out in front of River Crawford now. Then you have the 31, Kaylee Kennedy, followed by the 41. And then it is Kendra Kennedy. And then it is, I believe, on the number 1. It's Tristan Hebert. God, I keep messing that up. It's Hebert, who's running out there on the number 1. He switched boats, but check it out. We almost had a battle between Falcon and River. The wind's starting to pick up. Hopefully it starts to get rough. It's an equalizer. Oh, Crawford goes down. That is not normal to see one of the Crawfords ever go down. He's back up and going. He's got his work cut out for him now. Getting his boat hooked back up. Wow, this is definitely going to shake things up for the last moto of the day for this class. That is unseen out of my eyes to see either Cash Crawford or River Crawford go down. Wow. So now out in front, Tanner Wright was able to get around Falcon. Excuse me, Tanner Wright has had the lead the whole time. Then it is Falcon looking over his shoulder. That's Javier running on the 405. In third place is Kaylee Kennedy. Fourth place is going to be the 41. Tristan Heber, followed by River Crawford getting around Kendra Kennedy. And he was also... I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it is Trent Cornett who's on the number 1. So a couple of switched boats out there. So unfortunately, I made a mistake. So Tanner Wright starting to extend his lead over Javier Falcon. But if I'm not mistaken, it is... Yes, they're all running the same class. So where is... Oh, Crawford has already picked off a couple of riders. Oh, okay. So Tanner Wright with a 2 and a 1. I got some race results here. Thank you to Terry. I see just a green flag for Tanner Wright. And then it's Javier Falcon running in second. So let's see what Javier Falcon. He had a 3 and a 3, and he's got a 2 now. River Crawford with the 1 and a 2. River Crawford now making the pass on Kaylee Kennedy. They're going side by side down the front straightaway. Kaylee's boat looked like she was starting to pull him, but he's got the inside line. So Crawford coming from the back of the pack in last place, all the way back up to third. So River Crawford still has time left to possibly make a pass on Javier Falcon, because River is on fire this moto. So Tanner Wright with a 2 and a 1 and a 1 is going to put him out in front. River Crawford with 1, 2. He will, even if he takes third, will still pull the second place. And then Javier Falcon will pull the third. And then it will be Kaylee Kennedy, then Kendra, and then Tristan Heber, and then maybe Trent. So this is a big race for a couple of the riders to bump up a position. So Crawford is following Javier Falcon on the outside. Tanner Wright just ripping. Looks over his shoulder. Halfway flags are out. There's still a lot of racing going on for this class. Gosh, look at River just rail. He does. Him and his brother and Ryan Poper, they just keep these skis completely pinned. Absolutely awesome. Here comes Kaylee Kennedy. Halfway flags out for her. And then it is the 41 of Tristan Hebert. And then it is Kendra Kennedy. And then here comes Trent Cornett on that number 1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I still only see a green flag. There is still lots more to go. Let's see, we have no battles really going on. So Kaylee Kennedy coming down the front straightaway. 2 more laps to go. I don't know what happened here, but Tristan Hebert has changed his whole game playing for today's racing. His last 2 motos, he is on fire. Earlier in the day, he must have still been asleep, but Now he's getting it going. Check it out, coming down through the back horseshoe. River Crawford starting to put pressure on Javier Falcon. Yeah, River Crawford sweeping the outside. He cuts in on that buoy really tight. So let's see where, oh man, River is going to go to the blues. He's going to try to make something work. Javier goes a little bit wide. He cuts that second buoy, nice. Tanner Wright going to get the white flag right now on the number 10. Racing for 10. Oh yeah, that outside is way faster. But River Crawford still within striking distance. One more lap to go. Can Javier Falcon stay ahead of River Crawford? River Crawford's going out wide, going to try to sweep. River Crawford goes to the outside, Javier Falcon to the inside. Kaylee Kennedy running in third. Great moto, or running in fourth. Great moto for her. And then it is Tristan Hebert on the 41. Looks over his shoulder. He sees that Kendra Kennedy is still right there. And then here comes Trent. Running on the block. Number 1 boat. Making that boat just stick through those turns. So River Crawford trying to work that outside split. Wasn't able to gain anything on Javier Falcon, but he's on the gas on the left-hand side of the track. River Crawford is starting to reel him in. He's going to be cutting in tight. This is going to be close. River Crawford cutting on the inside. He was trying to work the inside-outside split. Wasn't able to make it work. Javier Falcon working the outside split. Staying nice and consistent. He does go a little bit wide, but he's set up for the next buoy. Crawford just ripping through the blue on the inside split. That blue is definitely slower. River looks over. He knows that it's going to be close, but not enough. They are almost side by side. Wow, what a race. That is what I love watching. Absolutely phenomenal racing by Javier Falcon and River Crawford. That is the events and the type of racing that makes me get super pumped up and lose my voice. Lose my voice. Kaylee Kennedy coming down strong in 4th place on the number 31. And then it is Tristan Hebert on the number 41. Coming down running in 5th place. And then it's Kendra Kennedy running in 5th. And then it's going to be Trent Cornett for 6th. Okay, we got wreck lights.
I'm looking for high quality performance oil. Liqui Moly Marine is my go-to oil. 2-stroke and 4-stroke, on and off the track. It's the best choice for me, and it should be yours as well.
Cornett rides. Man, he should be up there battling with them up in front. He was running strong.
Tanner Wright to move towards the announcer.
So down there on the line, we have Gavin Berglund on the number 31, coming to you from Omaha, Nebraska, 14 years old, running on a Yamaha EX. This is your race number 5 runabout. Rec Lights, 14 to 15-year-olds. Also down there on the line is your Sport Spec, 14 to 15-year-olds. He is 13 years old on the number 31 from Sandstone, Virginia, Colt Meyer. I call him Cold Trickle because he's fast. Also in our class, your runabout Rec Lights, 16 to 17-year-olds. On the number 405 on his Sparks. Or not Sparks, on his Spark. I was thinking about the Sparks race that they had last weekend. It's Jackson Lloyd coming to you from Wichita, Kansas. He is 16 years old. That is your rundown. Wait, I'm missing somebody. I gotta move my paperwork. We have Jax Rowe out there on the 995 coming to you from Tennessee. He is 16 years old, sponsored by Killer Frog Racing. Team Reckless Abandonment. Ashton Williams Racing. Pulling off the second moto win. He got a decent start, but the Blasters got the whole shot on the outside. So the battle of today is between Colt Meyer and Jax Rowe. Colt Meyer running in the Blaster and the 559. It's Colt Meyer in the 31 on the Blaster and Jax Rowe running on the HX. The HX pulling the whole shot on the inside. And I thought Jax Rowe pulled the whole shot on the outside, but he didn't. It is the Blaster of Berglund. That's Gavin. So it looks like the HX, the 559, is going to pull the whole shot, followed by Berglund on the 31 on the EX. And then it's going to be the 31 of Colt Meyer. Then it is Jackson Lloyd on his Sparks running in fourth. Wow, coming down that front straightaway. I will tell you what. Wait a minute. We got to... Oh, they're running the outside. I got confused because of Tower. So your leader, Rowe, working the inside. He's got that EX putting pressure on him. That's Berglund. So the first race of the day, it was Colt Meyer on the Blaster with a lot of pressure by the Sport Spec HX. And then the 559 has been able to pull off the second Moto win and now might be pulling off the third Moto win. But this is, everybody's in their own class. So Berglund running in second, he is 14. Jax Rowe is 16. Colt Meyer is 13. And Jason Lloyd is 16. Man, I swear, I said it earlier, that 995, he turns that ski, that HX, just he laid it over like a stand-up. Okay, so I just got a text message from a dear friend from Lake Havasu. He said he could see it in the live stream that in the stand-up class, there were several stand-up riders that were having their knee in the tray before the start went off. So it looks like we got to pay attention to that because there are riders throwing the knee in the tray prior to the start, and they are not supposed to be doing that. So once again, we have Jax Rowe out in front, hammering it on his HX. He's running in first place for his class. They're all actually running first place in their class. So then, in second place in the race is Gavin Berglund, and then it is Colt Meyer, and then Jason Lloyd. That is your rundown with the green flag out. Let's go, Jackson. Let's go. Let's go, Lloyd. Let's go. So those of you out there in the crowd, how many people put your hands up? Do you guys love this race site? Hands up. Look at that. Everybody's hands are going up. This race site came to us. It's a brand new lake filled up with millions of gallons of water, and they're putting this on for the jet ski races. This is Altus in Oklahoma. So thank you, Altus, for having us out here. Thank you to the water park for having us out at the water park last night. That was really cool to see all of the kids and the parents all hanging out, relaxing and enjoying the pool and the slides. So the big sponsors for this event, wow, halfway flags out. This is a lot of laps. And they're all pretty much evenly spaced out. So our big sponsors for this event, we have got Lee. It's Lee Sure Pools. And we all know who that is. That is the Popers. So I Our big sponsor is Frank and his wife from Jettrim. Wait until you see the prizes that will be given out today or tomorrow with Jettrim donating huge office chairs for 3 riders. I mean, those are the biggest prizes that I've seen to this day. And this is special for the juniors. I'll tell you what, I would love to have one of those chairs. Those things, it is a logo. They are called Bitch and Stitchin'. So Frank with Jettrim just does an amazing and phenomenal job with the mats for the jet skis. He does the seats for jet skis. He does seats for side-by-sides. He does seats for everything you can think of. So if you need anything done, definitely contact Jettrim. So thank you to our big sponsors, Jettrim and Lee Sure Pools. So still out in front, 2 laps to go. Jax Rowe, followed by Gavin Berglund, and then running in 3rd place is Colt Meyer, and then we've got Jackson Lloyd. Wow, our leader goes down, spins out around the turn. He was about to get the white flag. See, he's trying to get back up on that HX. Ooh. So now out in front is Gavin. Here comes, oh, looking at him. He's hooting and hollering, the 31. Jax Rowe gets back up and going, but it is Colt Meyer who got around him and Berglund. One more lap to go. It is going to be our winner, Gavin Berglund from Omaha, Nebraska, 14 years of age. His little sister is McKenna. She is the one running that 4-stroke Superjet, keeping it pinned, pointing to where she wants to go, and just clamps it. So what a great race for Gavin. Look at him shaking his head. He is pumped. Second place. Check him out. Colt Meyer, super stoked. He was able to get around the 995. Tough break for your 3rd place rider. Jax Rose coming down here in 4th place is Jackson Lloyd on the number 405 coming from Wichita, Kansas. We have an interview coming up right now. Okay, tell us who you are, kiddo.
McClure. McClure.
Check out this kid, McClure. You're on the number 33, and you're wearing a necklace. That is really cool. I like that. So tell us how you're doing out there. How are you pulling these hole shots, and how are you defeating and dominating all 3 motos today? You don't know how you're beating them? Come on, it's your horsepower and it's these guns you got right here. It's all this muscle you got. That's what's winning, right?
Yeah.
Who's your sponsors?
Chase Plumbing.
Chase Plumbing, I saw that on there. You're killing it out there, kid. I love the necklace. Are you going to do the same thing tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. It looks like Pops is right over here. Do you got anything you'd like to say too? Nope. He wants to give his kid all the sunshine right here. Keep up the good work. What do you think about the track?
It's really good.
You like it? How long have you been racing?
1 year.
1 year. So is this the first time you've won, or have you won many races?
I've won many races.
Wow. Says that with a lot of confidence too. Look at that. I love it. Keep up the confidence. Keep up the good work. Love to see you out there. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Is he going to be in that other race? I don't have the sheet. There is some big races coming on later today. So, all right, we're going to get down to the motos. Good job. Keep up the good work out there, kiddo. That was Cash Mclure, ladies and gentlemen. Watch the knees in the tray. I couldn't tell from where I got a couple skis in the way. Let me see who we've got down there racing. Okay. This is race number 6, your women's ski lights. We have on the 405, Lily Wright. This is her third moto. Britton Reinhard with the early hole shot. She's waxing that inside split, but we got a battle for first and second on the outside. Britton Reinhard with another lead. Second place is going to go to Kendra Kennedy, and then it is Taylor Smith, followed by Kaylee Kennedy, and then it is Lily Wright. That is your running order for your women's lights ski class. So Taylor Smith, 16 years of age, coming to you from Lake Havasu. On the 31, Kaylee Kennedy coming from Lake Havasu. She is sponsored by Works Racing, Hot Products, TC Free Ride, and Jettrim. Kaylee Kennedy on the 48, coming to you from Havasu. She is also 15. Her twin sister, sponsored by Works Racing, Hot Products, TC Free Ride, and Jettrim, Kendra Kennedy. On the 851, who said all of her sponsors during her interview, Britton Reinhard, coming in from Lake Havasu. She is she is 13 years old. And Lily Wright, she's out there racing her first time on the 4-stroke or on the 2-stroke. So good job for her out there. She's riding really, really good for her first time riding a round nose Superjet. Couple more motos to go. I believe we have one more moto to go, and then we're going to have a shootout. Your top 2 riders from each lights class. So it is going to be a shootout. I believe there's going to be quite a few riders too. So that is going to be fun to watch. I'm going to have to say for the lights class, with Ryan Poper and Tanner Wright, that's going to be awesome to watch. Britton Reinhard now has the fullback straightaway over second place. So your second, third, and fourth, your bright, beautiful wetsuits, the 4 girls coming to you to all match. Good job, Gavin. That was a great race. You know you got to be super, super stoked about that. You want to come over here for a second? So Britton Reinhard out there. Courtesy flags coming halfway to go. So right here, your last moto win for the runabout class is Gavin Berglund. So tell me how excited you were, Gavin, to pull that win. I can see that big ear-to-ear smile on your face.
I was super excited. I saw he went down, and from the decision maker, I saw he went down, and I just full throttled it through the whole thing, and I was hyped.
Oh, yeah, I saw you coming through the checkered buoys with your head shaking. You're like, oh, yeah, baby. So tell me, I don't know if that's an EX or an EXR, or is that the new ski?
It's an EX, not an EXR.
Okay, so you had one race earlier where you didn't get off the line. Was your ski not, was it in limp mode, or why wasn't it wanting to get off the line?
There was hundreds of pounds of water in it, so we leaked it. We got new spark plugs in it, and yeah, we were like normal.
Perfect. I saw you really making a battle for first place on that last moto, but he was able to get you on the HS, but because he made the mess up, it got you to pull off a moto win. So you got to be super stoked about that, because all day you've been struggling with your ski.
Yeah, I'm very excited, and most importantly, all glory to God. He kept us safe, and yeah, it was a fun race. You know, respect for all my opponents. We were back in the pits talking. They're all friends.
That's awesome. Well, good job out there, Gavin. Wanted to give you a little bit of credit because I know that you're happy. It's always so much fun when a kid has a bad day and then he pulls off a moto win. They just get super, super excited. So I wanted to give you some props. Yeah, when you're struggling throughout the day, it makes for a bad day. So coming around in second place, Kendra Kennedy looking over her shoulder. She sees Taylor Smith is not too far off the pace. And she's right there, evenly spaced out. Behind Taylor Smith is Kaylee Kennedy. So the twin sisters have been definitely going back and forth all day today. Their father told me earlier that yes, it's either one of them's game. They're usually 50-50 on who beats the other sister. And like I said in the beginning of the day, that the live streamers didn't get to hear, I had a great time. Every time I go in to Works Racing now to visit or pick up some of their cool stuff that they do for us. I'll explain that in just a second, but I love giving the Kennedy girls a bad time about, okay, who's going to win the next one? And they both look at me, they look at each other, and then they point at themselves. So I love the Kennedy girls. They're super sweet. They're super shy as well, but they're definitely starting to pick up their riding. One more lap to go for Britton Reinhard coming down the front straightaway. So what I was going to say about Works Racing is before my trip to across the United States for the Triple Crown that I am involved with the race team for Michigan, Virginia, and New York, I went to Works Racing. They have done shirts for me. They do life jackets. What she did for me also was an easy up, which she will never do again. So that's a one-off that she did for me. So I have a custom easy up that I'm really excited about. We had it set up at the first event, so that was nice to have. It was a good surprise for my buddy Jim Alamillo. And she did 2 chairs, one for Bradley and one for Jim, and on the back it said 222 Racing. So on the easy up it says 222 Racing with sponsors like Nickerson Performance, Hill Racing, and we put Works Racing, and of course Jettrim. So thank you, Tanya Kennedy, for pulling that stuff together for me. It's a nice setup to have, especially to look like a pro instead of having an old beat up easy up and old beat up chairs. So we're definitely looking fancy out there at the races, and we got some compliments on the new setup. So we'll see how it goes for the rest of the season for our team. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the 851 Britton Reinhard, coming to you from Lake Havasu City, Arizona, your multi-world champion. So I believe that might have been our last race. No, not at all. I don't see our riders, but we should have our Youth Elite GP class down there. Second place is going to go to Kendra Kennedy, followed by Taylor Smith running in third. Fourth place is going to be the 31 of Kaylee Kennedy. And then, of course, out there still running, out there on the 405 is Lily.
And I ride for Team Commander. My favorite thing about my GP1 is the fact that it's super stable in the rough water and how good it handles.
My name is Karis Webster, and I race the Commander 1050 GP1. My favorite thing about this ski is it's the perfect transition from junior lights to the GP class.
4-stroke Yamaha. So right now we should have Ryan Poper, we should have Ty Smith and Tristan Hebert and Tanner Wright. Big battles going on in that class as well. I see Tristan Hebert is coming out. I hear Tanner Wright. He's over on the right-hand side of the track doing a little goofy stuff with his legs. It looked like he was trying to throw a little kick towards Tanner, or towards Ty Smith. So Ty Smith with his bright orange wetsuit running on his Kawasaki SXR 1500. Tristan Hebert running on the 41, running on a Kawasaki 1500 4-stroke. And then Tanner Wright and Ryan Poper both running on Fast Power Sport skis. Like I said earlier in the day, Tanner Wright under-horsepowered completely. He said that I'd like to personally see him get that ski all fixed up for World Finals because the kid can ride. And I'd love to see him get some more horsepower underneath that hood for World Finals. So stay tuned after this. I don't have the list. I'm sure that they'll be giving it to me soon. We will have a shootout for the top 2 riders from each lights class. So I know that Terry, the promoter, he has a sheet in his hands. He is down there on the beach talking to Brian Smith, other people known him as Bubba Smith. Lily Wright, good job out there. You can really ride that 2-stroke good. That's what I heard. She's yelling first time. Yeah, she's riding that thing really good. What's that? Papo's over there on the cart saying, time to spend some more money. Money, money, money. Money. This is definitely not a cheap sport. Definitely not a cheap sport. No knees in the tree. Okay, so it looks like Ryan Poper is going to be on pole position. On the inside, Tristan Hebert on the 41 is going to be right next to him. On the outside, it's going to be Tanner Wright on pole position. Right next to him is Ty Smith on the 515. I see Ty Smith giving his dad, Bubba Smith, a high five. No knees in the trays, because I'm going to be watching you.
We need to include women's lights in our Grand Champion race.
So those of you watching the live stream,
I'm just saying, in all of the lights, for the Grand Champion Lights Award, we need to include women's lights. So, rather than the top 8, why don't you just look and see how the top 3, instead of the top 2, just see how it looks, because on the line it would be a badass moto.
I'm looking forward to seeing one live in person. Jettrim also put together 3 of their office chairs that will be giving out this weekend as well. So after this race, we'll be lining up our shootout. So I will be calling the names once I get the sheet. Are you laughing at me? You are? What's that? Oh, thank you. She's saying good job. I thought you were teasing me over there. So, I'll tell you what. I know that the Michigan race up there in Harbor Beach, it was one of the most beautiful venues. This venue, when they get it done with all the sand and all of the beach and everything all done, this is going to be one of the most beautiful places I've been to for a race. And I'm looking forward to be back here next year with my voice all back together. And I hope, like 2 weeks ago, we had over 100 entries. So this is just the Junior Nationals for the juniors. So that is why there's not as many riders here. So it is just the juniors. So he said, fire him up. Justin up there on the tower. Great start. Tanner Wright getting a good hole shot on the outside. He's down low. Ryan Poper pulling the hole shot on the inside. Poper over powering Tanner Wright, but Tanner Wright's going to be blistering that outside. Poper coming around the white buoy. Hooks it super hard. Man, Ryan Poper can rip. I guarantee you, he is going to be somebody to be reckoned with at World Finals. Tanner Wright working the outside. I don't think he's got enough. Ryan Poper's got a couple more buoys to go. Ryan Poper, because he has the horse out in front, he almost comes into the hot dog. So it is Ryan Poper, followed by Tanner Wright. Here goes your battle. Tristan Hebert goes down. Unfortunately, so that's going to put Ty Smith in third place, followed by Tristan Hebert on the 41. So earlier today, our first moto, it was Ryan Poper for the win. The second moto, Ryan Poper was out in front. He went down, allowing Tanner Wright to get around him, and Ryan Poper was not able to get back around Tanner Wright. So I was hoping Tanner Wright could pull a hole shot, and we could see a good battle for first between the two. So Ryan Poper starting to extend his lead. It's just a tough break for Tanner Wright to not have the horsepower to be able to be competitive against Ryan Poper, because he's got the skills to stay there with Ryan Poper, because these two guys can rip. I mean, I just watched Ryan Poper come around. He hooked that thing so hard that the G-forces almost threw him over the side, but he was able to hold on to it and ride it out. And check out Tanner Wright trying to work the inside, trying to get up some ground, but that inside didn't look too good for him. Oh man, I was really looking forward to Tristan Hebert giving Ty Smith another run. But Ty Smith looking smooth and clean, outrunning in third place. Now coming off on the straightaway is coming forward of Tristan Hebert. Our promoter's son coming out here to race. Is there any way somebody could bring me a water? That would be fantastic. Alright, Ryan Poper getting courtesy of the green flag. I don't know how many more laps there is to go. So for all of the juniors that are out there on the beach, you have to have both feet on the ground for the start. Ty Smith getting the green flag. Couple more laps to go for him. Thank you very much. Just got myself a nice fresh bottle of water. Water. I need water. Oh, that's good. So, those of you on the internet, you got to see Ryan Poper's interview. For him only practicing just a little tiny bit. That kid is fast. Being able to ride a modded out GP ski is incredible. Those things just rip. Got some spectators getting ready to take off over here supporting the racing. He said that it was fun to watch, and he said, good job, everybody. We will be out here racing again halfway flags out for the 515. Ty Smith running up there on his SXR 1500. Coming in from Lake Havasu. For our big race at the end of the day today. They should be getting lined up. Okay, here comes Ryan Poper coming down through the front chicane. Just still on the gas. He is not lifting. Look at how close his shoulders getting to those booties. Ow, he's diving his head so tight to his handlebar, his chin pad. Like he is just, it looks like he's going, I don't know, is that the Macarena or I forgot what that is, where they do the limbo, where they go underneath the stick. But I'll tell you, man, he is getting so low in the tray to reduce his and bring his center of gravity really, really tight to the ski. So you lower your center of gravity, you are as one with the ski. So it keeps you from losing your balance and coming off. Tanner Wright getting the white flag coming down the front straightaway. So that's going to put Ryan Poper a half of a lap ahead of Tanner Wright this time around. So I am really curious to see what's going to happen with this race at the end of the day for our top two lights riders from each class. So they're going to mix it up for this big shootout. So once again, I'd like to say thank you to our main sponsors. Let's start off with Lee Sure Pools from the Poper family. I'd like to thank Jettrim he does so much for the sport. It's absolutely incredible. Put your hands together for Ryan Poper on the number 10, coming to you from New Mexico. When it is his family that is sponsoring this event, Lee Sure Pools. And of course, Frank from Jettrim. Frank does so much for this industry. I love what he does for everybody. So Ty Smith's going to come in first for his class. He's running second place overall. No, he's running in third place overall. Tanner Wright coming around first, second place in your GP class. Number 7-3. So coming in fourth place, first place for his class, Tristan Hebert. I also want to say thank you to all of the servicemen and women in this city, beautiful city of Altus, Oklahoma. The city putting on this.
Looking for high quality performance oil, Liqui Moly Marine is my go-to oil. 2-stroke and 4-stroke, on and off the track. It's the best choice for me, and it should be yours as well.
So what I was saying is, we have Atlas, or Altus, they have a power sports racing program, and they are here on site with their big rig. So go and check them out. Hopefully I can do an interview with them this weekend. So down here, ladies and gentlemen, for an interview, McKenna Berglund. Look at that smile on your face. How do you like running that 4-stroke Superjet?
It's fun. It's really fun.
Yeah, you know what I noticed? You, in that last race, you were in a good position. You were running in third place, if I'm not mistaken. You were on the gas. Tell me how hard you were trying to not let that person get around you.
Really hard.
Yeah, I noticed that last race, you pushed yourself so hard. Tell everybody what you're doing with that throttle.
I was going full throttle.
Yep, I could tell because I could see it pulling on your shoulders. How come you're so little but you can hang on to such a big jet ski? How do you do it?
It's because I do also ninja as one of my sports.
You do what again?
I do ninja as one of my sports.
Really? Ninja? Huh? Tell me what ninja is.
So it's like basically monkey bars and stuff like that and rock balls.
Oh, it's like a ninja warrior. Ooh, you got any moves?
No.
No moves to show the crowd on the live stream?
Nope.
You want to flex your muscle for him? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I hear a big cheering crowd for McKenna. You look so good out there. I love seeing you on that four-stroke, watching you pin it, and I want to hear you say it again. What were you doing with that throttle?
I was slamming it.
She said she was slamming it. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for McKenna running on her four-stroke. Good luck out there tomorrow. Look at that smile on your face. I love it. Thank you for coming out. What are you going to do tomorrow?
I don't know.
You're going to win.
Yeah. I'm going to win.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, McKenna. Good job out there, sweetheart. I love what she said about the throttle. That was awesome. So, I'm waiting for a list for the class for our last race of the day. So we're going to be taking a short break. McKenna said, slam it. So awesome. I will have to say, she's got one of the best ones out there. And I do remember hearing it was Cash Crawford yesterday in his interview. He was throwing out some cool little mic time with some slang terms. So her and Cash have definitely got some of the best out there on the interview so far. I see Terry coming down with the sheet of paper. How many people are having a great time here at Altus? I hear lots of screaming and whistling. That's awesome. Hey, Justin, how you doing up there on the tower? Okay, I'm going to take a picture of this. So we have the grand champion coming up. Your top 3 are going to be getting some cool awards. So out there for our last race, it is your top 2 from each lights class of the day. Top 3, sorry. So we have on the number 11, Ryan Poper. On the number 26, Taylor Smith. And then we have Jax Rowe. That is your 16 to 17-year-olds, your top 3 from their class. And then from your 12 to 13-year-old, we had Cash Crawford, Ty Smith, and Ruger Castro. Your 14 to 15-year-olds was the number 10, Tanner Wright, and the 177, River Crawford. For your women's class, we have the 851, Britton Reinhard, the number 48, Kendra Kennedy, and Taylor Smith again. But Taylor Smith is only running once for because she was in the top 3 for the 16 to 17-year-olds. So live stream, stay tuned, because this is your top 3 from each class. This is the Grand Nationals. So we need all of those riders down to the line. All of those riders to the line, please. Ladies and gentlemen, come on down to the line. I called your name. Ryan Poper, Jax Rowe, Taylor Smith, Cash Crawford, Ty Smith, Ruger Castro, Tanner Wright, Javier Falcon, River Crawford, Britton Reinhardt, Kendra Kennedy. We need all of you on the line right now. Come on. I see Ty Smith getting in the water.
Oh, can you hear me? Yeah. Hey, I need a good picture of me in this trunk sign. The start line is blocking it.
There's 11 riders. I see Britton Reinhardt getting in the water. There goes Taylor Smith.
Wild Bill, are you having a good day? Having a good day. Want me to tell you a secret? The race radio is going out over the live stream. Tell everybody hello.
Let's go, Falcon. Put those goggles on. Ryan Poper. Ryan Poper. Are you here? Is he over there? Okay, thank you. Tanner Wright. Wow, this is going to be fun to watch. We're going to be able to see the brothers, Cash Crawford and River Crawford, going at it. Ooh, this is going to be fun, fun, fun. Let me see if I can pull something up really quick.
off. Music off. What? Yeah, music, it'll get kicked off.
This shootout. Sorry about that, Charles. I forgot. So this is your green champions. I see Tonya Kennedy going down, doing a little video. That's awesome. Watch the knees in the tray or the legs hanging from the back. Both feet must be on the ground. Okay, Britton Reinhardt's got pole position on the inside. Next to her is Ty Smith. And then it is River Crawford. And then it is Cash Crawford. They're trying to figure out how they're lining them up. So looks like they are changing it up a little bit. This is our shootout. This is going to be fun. Now she's laughing at me. Man, Tanner Wright, this class has got some heavy hitters. This is going to be fantastic to watch. The Crawford's going at it. Kendra Kennedy in the mix. Ty Smith. Taylor Smith. Brother and sister's also going to be battling it out there. Can't count out the 995. Jax Rowe with the cool helmet. Looks like they're trying to sub that jet ski, putting it into the dirt. We got Bubba Smith down there trying to line up the kids. You got brothers that are going to be battling out. A brother and sister, Taylor Smith and Ty Smith. Tanner Wright and Ryan Poper battling it out again. Ruger Castro is going to be in the mix. Jax Rowe and Javier Falcon. Ryan Poper. Kendra Kennedy. See what she can pull off. Battling out there with the best of the best. She's been getting fast. Can never count her out. Well, I'll tell you what, if whoever podiums in this class is, whoa, watch your easy ups. I lost my gas can. Thanks, Tristan. I was wondering, I'm like, my easy up's about to fly. I didn't know why, because my strap was gone.
Watch for holding lines.
Stole.
Very serious.
All right, here we go. We're lined up. I'm going to try to get behind a little bit to see if I see anybody putting any knees in the trays. Grand champion. Both feet must be on the floor. 8 laps. Look at how many riders down there. 11. Stacked class. Clean start. Britton Reinhard with the early hole shot on the inside. She's got Crawford right next to her. Crawford looking like he's got a fast boat. Look at Kendra Kennedy. She's coming in hot. She was starting to catch up to the pack. Oh, and Crawford goes down. Kendra almost hits him. Looks like she was able to clear. Taylor Smith being able to capitalize on that. So out in front is going to be Britton Reinhard. Ooh, look at that is Britton Reinhard with the whole shot. 10 right in second place. Then it is River Crawford battling down the front straight with Ty Smith. And then it is number 10 Ryan Poper. And then Jocks Road, Taylor Smith, the Falcon, and then missed second to last. Red flag. Uh-oh. You know what? A rider that went down, Crawford. I'm not sure. He might have been.
We got a sinking.
Oh. I hope that Crawford is okay out there. Why is nobody seeing the red flag? Looks like Taylor Smith saw it. Here we go. Everybody's starting to slow down now. So with one course marshal in the water with the down rider, the other course marshal is staged to set the red flag. Taylor Smith still running the track. She looks over, sees everybody slowing down. Maybe she was trying to get a little bit extra boogie time in. Up and going, so looks like he's okay. So out there in the water, I see Ruger come in, Kendra, Tyson, Taylor Smith, Britton, trying to figure out who's out there. Poper came back.
Courtney has the ski to shore on the far end. Okay. Back up, we're going to get another ski, you can ride.
So those of you who are watching, a couple riders were down. Oh, it looks like we had a hood come off. That was Cash Crawford. His hood came off the ski, so his ski was starting to sink. Cash picking up his hood. He is super stoked that he was able to save that, because a lot of times you lose your hood, it goes to the bottom of the lake. Hey, Kennedy. So they brought down the backup ski for Cash, Rivers' backup ski. So I did notice that I didn't see come back either was Jack's Row. Slow down, kiddos. Slow down. You guys are making a lot of dust. Since they haven't quite finished this beautiful lake setup, when you're driving the side-by-sides or the buggies in the dirt, it blows a lot of dust. And just as I say that, a kid rips down a little bit. Here comes our course marshal and our promoter Terry. Looks like everybody's okay. That's awesome news. Hey, is Jack's Row? Is he down there on the line? Oh, there he is. Okay. Thank you. I couldn't see you guys hiding in there. You got a jet ski wants to go for a rip. We got a floater. We got Papa Wilson coming to the rescue. Okay, they're going to restack them. They were able to save Cash Crawford's ski. I just saw him bring it right by me. I don't know if his head popped or if there was a little bit of bumping going on, but I definitely did see him. Oh, he was hit. He was hit. His hood got knocked off. That is what happened. I did see when I was calling it, I did see Crawford dive in, and there was somebody right there. I didn't know that they hit. They're pretty far away, so I wasn't able to hear it. Here we go. Justin says fire him up. Britton Reinhard pulling the early hole shot. They're all set in the water. Great start. Britton Reinhard with the hole shot again. Looks like Crawford, Cash, run on the inside. Once again, right behind Britton Reinhard. Ty Smith running in right behind Cash Crawford. And then it is Kendra Kennedy. Those are your top four on the inside. Catch them when they come around for the... It is River Crawford running on the outside, followed by Tanner Wright. This inside on the outside, or this outside got really tough. Britton Reinhard with the early lead, followed by River Crawford, Cash Crawford, Tanner Wright, Ryan Poper, Ty Smith. And then it was Jax Rowe. And we'll catch them when they come back around, but there's a lot of battling going on over there on the right-hand side of the track. We got everybody mixing it up. Ty Smith going to the outside. So it is Britton Reinhard pulling the whole shot out in front. And then it was River Crawford followed by Cash Crawford. And then it was Tanner Wright. And then it was Ty Smith, I see, followed by Jax Rowe. Then it is Kendra Kennedy, followed by Ryan Poper. And then it is Castro, and then it is Kendra Kennedy, and then that's not Javier Falcon in the back, is it? Wow, that's not normal. But he's battling with Kendra Kennedy over there on the far left-hand side of the track. He's coming in hot. Kendra sticking that buoy so tight she forced a brake check. So up front with the green flag, Britton Reinhard, followed by River Cash. It is Cash Crawford, and then it is Tanner Wright running in fourth. Ty Smith for fifth, sixth place. It's Jax Crow, Kendra Kennedy, followed by the 405. That is the Falcon, followed by Ruger, and then it is Taylor Smith. What is going on with Ryan Poper in the back of the pack? Wow. Is this a one moto format, or are they doing two motos back to back? Just one moto? It's a full-blown shootout. Thank you. Full-blown shootout. You got the Crawfords, the brothers, going at it for second and third. Cash Crawford's not letting his brother River run away with this. River runs through it. I do not see any battles going on right now. But what a great ride for Kendra Kennedy, running mid-pack. Taylor Smith has got Poper in the back of the pack. What an upset for Ryan Poper. Britton Reinhard still has the green flag, and it is River Crawford running in second. Cash Crawford trying to work the inside split. Wasn't able to make up any ground. And then it is Tanner Wright on the number 10. Running in fourth. Fifth place is Ty Smith. Sixth place is Jax Rowe. Seventh place is Kendra Kennedy. Eighth place is Javier Falcon. Ninth place, Taylor Smith. And then it is... Oh, look at this battle down the front straightaway. Poper getting way down. Way down low, trying to make a move on Taylor Smith. We got 11 riders out there, ladies and gentlemen, battling it out for a shootout. Our top three riders, our top four riders are all pretty much equally spaced, or at least second, third, and fourth. Britton Reinhard just sticking it way out in front. Going to be working the option of the outside like she's been doing all day. I believe that there's big, big prizes for the shootouts this weekend. Halfway flags are out. I hear that there's a rider down. I'm hearing whistles. Where's the rider at? Over there. And the back split. Both course marshals heading over there. They should only have one. That way the other course marshal can watch the track to see if anybody misses buoys. I will be keeping my eyes open. So far, I've only seen one missed buoy today. So Kendra Kennedy coming through. Oh! The Falcon goes down on the 405 right here in the front. The 506 not able to capitalize. That's Ruger Castro. And then it is Taylor Smith. You know what? I got a bad feeling that might have been Poker that went down. Because I just saw Smith come by. And I don't see Poker. Oh, you know what? It is not Poker because he was able to get around Smith. Reinhard running down the front straightaway right now. Just a green flag. They said they were running like 10 or 11 laps. They're going to have to work for this. Look at Crawford. River Crawford just hammering that 177 ski. Cash Crawford, his little brother, is currently running in third. Fourth place is Tanner Wright. Fifth place is the number 10 Ryan Poker. What the? Oh, you know what? He was the one that went down. There's no way that he's gone to the field. So it's Ty Smith. Okay, so Bubba was out. Ty Smith is in fifth. Rowe is in sixth. Seventh is going to be Kendra Kennedy. Eighth is going to be the Falcon. Ninth is going to be Lugar. And then 10th is going to be Kendra Kennedy. 11th is going to be Ryan Poper. What an upset, Ryan Poper. Oh, it's got to break his heart. I'm sorry, that was Taylor Smith. Where was Kendra? Where is she at? Okay, she's working the backside. She's coming through the horseshoe right now. Bryn Reinhard starting to extend her lead a little bit. 2 more laps to go. Bryn Reinhard on the 851. Second place coming down the front straightaway on the 177. River Crawford. Third place coming down the front is Cash Crawford. That's 1, 2, 3. Fourth place, Tanner. Fifth place is going to be Ty Smith. Sixth place is going to go to Jack Castro. Sixth place is Jack's Row for 2 more laps to go. Seventh place coming around is going to be Kendra Kennedy. Seventh place is going to be Javier. The Falcon. And then coming around is the 506 of Ruger Castro. And then it is Taylor Smith. She had a great start. Yeah, she had a great start. She was running up there almost in the top. One more lap to go. White flag. Second place from Havasu. River Crawford, third place coming around. Cash Crawford. He's out there running on his brother's backup ski. Because he got hit in the last start. So his hook came off, so they had to save the both of them. Tanner Wright coming around running in fourth place. Fifth place is Ty Smith. Sixth place is Jax Rowe. Seventh place is going to be Kendra Kennedy, who's making her way through the outside chicane. Then it is the Falcon, and then making his way, getting ready to come in through the split. It's going to be Ruger Castro, and then it's going to be Taylor Smith. One more lap to go for Taylor Smith on the 26. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Dominating out there in your grand champion, Britton Reinhard, followed by River Crawford, and then Cash Crawford. And then we have one more race coming up, Grand Champion Stock, with two riders, Ty Smith and Tristan Heber. Coming around, I believe that was in fourth place, Tanner Wright. Fifth place, Ty Smith. He better put his act on and get it together. He's got another back-to-back race coming up. Daddy Papa Smith. What a great race for your Grand Champion Ski Lights. It was the best of the best today. 11 riders out there. Glad to see nobody got hurt. And that's in that first start. I'd be curious to see the damage and hear a little backstory about what happened out there. Ruger Castro coming through the checkered flag, and then it's going to take Taylor Smith. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, Javier Falcon goes down. He might be getting put on the hook. Unfortunately, he is. Oh, what a bummer for Javier. He's a fun kid. 2 weeks ago at the awards ceremony, he was talking some big smack. Hey, Berglund, your ski's starting to float away, your EX. So Ty Smith running back-to-back motos. All right. Ooh, it's getting a little windy. Man, they love dumping that Superjet nose into the mud. Now, not sure what we've got going on, but we're supposed to have one more moto. It's going to be between Ty Smith and Tristan. Is Ty Smith ready to rip? I see Mama and Papa Bear giving him some love. A pat on the shoulder. Mama Bear give him a little kiss, give him a little push. I didn't know Ty Smith uses that little crate to stand on. That's pretty cool. Bless you. I hear somebody sneezing. Man, Ty Smith and Tristan running lots of motos today. I am so happy, ladies and gentlemen, that I was able to be honored to be here to do the announcing for the Junior Nationals, the Junior Stars Nationals. Man, what a great time watching these juniors out there rip and rip. And I'm trying to remember what McKenna said when she said about the throttle. I need to remember that forever. Somebody yelling. What's that? Slamming it, that's right. That's got to be her new nickname. Slam it, McKenna. That's the first time I've ever heard that. That is freaking awesome. Definitely so happy to be here, watching the juniors and hearing great terms like slam it, that throttle. Ooh, I hear some good music. Somebody's playing music. If we weren't live streaming, we'd have music going. So tomorrow when we're not live streaming, I'm going to see if I can put on a little bit of music. Kind of fill in some of the void time. So I had some words with Tristan earlier. Let's see if he can keep it going. It's his first time out there racing the SXR 1500. He's on the inside. Dun, 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 dun. On the outside, Ty Smith. I like the way that Bubba holds the ski. Ooh, what a great start by Tristan. Look at how low Ty Smith is getting in that tray. I don't know how many laps they're running. So Tristan working. Oh, he went out super wide. He goes down. This isn't going to be good for him. This might be a blowout at this point. So Ty Smith with the early lead. He's going to be way out in front. Eight laps. Tristan almost going down again. Looks like that wind was blowing him over a little bit. I don't know, you never know. Ty Smith running back-to-back motos, but he's so young. I don't see him making a mistake. So I don't think Tristan is going to be able to catch him. Wait a minute, Tristan is not too far behind him. Wow. Tristan went through that split chicane really, really good on the greens. Wow, he made up a lot of ground on Ty Smith. He was way behind, so you cannot count out Tristan. He's on the gas going down. He's going to try to work through that split. I guarantee you he's going to go to the outside because it's been faster all day. Aside from the starts are almost dead even. Look at Tristan. Wow. He's laying over that SXR 1500. Ty Smith getting the green flag. Tristan is riding his heart out right now. Stay smooth and consistent. So Ty goes the outside. Oh! Tristan follows. He should have taken the inside like he did on the last one. Wait a minute. Yes, he's running the outside as well. He ran such a good lap time the last lap around running the greens. Somebody, if you guys can wave to him and tell him to take that green again. Look at him. He's within striking distance now of Ty Smith. We got a race, ladies and gentlemen. Ty Smith getting way low in that tray. Here he comes to the split option. He'll be going to the outside. Tristan comes around, setting up for the next buoy right behind Ty. Tristan is riding incredibly well for his first day of racing his SXR 1500. Ty Smith looking super, super smooth on his SXR 1500. Tristan, go to the inside, go to the greens, go to the greens. And he's going to the greens. Let's see if that helps him. He's ripping through it. He's still right there in strike distance of Ty Smith. Look at how close he's gotten. He was way behind Ty Smith. Ty Smith probably figured he was going to run away with it, knowing that Tristan was far behind him. Maybe he was lifting the gas to just kind of cruise. Tristan's riding style on that is like Victor Sheldon and Jeff Jacobs, standing super tall. He even goes around the turns, getting not down that low. He knows how to lay over that Kawasaki using his center of gravity to keep that boat behind him. So that lap around, Ty Smith, halfway flags are out with 4 more laps to go. Oh, there you go. Tristan getting way low in the tray, coming down that front straightaway. Tristan's going to follow him on the outside. Ty Smith hooking that left turn buoy really, really hard. So it looks like Ty is pulled away by about 4 boat lengths on that last lap. So this is still anyone's game. Ty Smith looking super, super smooth out front with the clean water. Look at how low Ty Smith is getting. Nice and easy around these turns. Just so smooth. So these SXR 1500s are not known for hooking tight turns, but some people know how to ride them super tight, but they're more of a sweeper boat. It's not like your 2-stroke that you can just rip around a turn. So green flag's out. I believe they're still going to have a couple more laps to go. I just seen the number 33, Cash Mclure, who dominated his class today. They're getting ready to load up for the night. I don't know what's scheduled for events tonight, but I will find out and I will announce. I'm not sure if there's any awards tonight or if everything is going to be done tomorrow. Ty Smith goes around that buoy a little wide, hooks the super right. Man, Ty Smith went back to that one of those. Gosh, that's gotta be tiring. Look at him, not even stretching his back. Tristan's got that 41 SXR 1500 pinned down the front straightaway, standing up tall. Those things are like Cadillacs going through the water. Tristan still following Ty Smith around the outside. I'd love to see him try to work these splits. It does look like Ty Smith's boat is staying hooked up better than Tristan's, but it might be because Tristan is standing tall with a lot of weight on the back foot. Because his ski keeps helping a lot worse than Ty. But of course, Ty Smith is probably half the weight of Tristan. Look at how close Tristan is getting. I don't even think I've seen Ty Smith from where I'm at. Coming down over here is a good advantage point to turn and look to see where the rider is behind you. I haven't seen Ty Smith look behind him. Not yet. But one more lap to go for Ty Smith. And Tristan's now going to try to work the greens, the inside. I don't think it's going to be enough to make a move on Ty Smith. Because Ty is already coming into the merge. What a ride for these two fellas. These two kiddos. So, let me see if I can find it on my paperwork. Ty Smith is 12 years old, and where is Tristan on here? Let's see how old he is. Where is he at? Tristan is 14 years old. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ty Smith. Look at him. He's like, oh, he's fist pumping. He is super, super tired, and so is Tristan. Tristan's like, both of them shaking their left hands, their left arms. They've got to be exhausted. What a race for these two riders. Tristan never giving up, giving Ty Smith, yeah, I should start calling him Tyson.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. That is a wrap for our Saturday. I have to figure out what we're going to stream tomorrow. It might be the morning, might be the afternoon. I got to look at our schedule and make a decision. But thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking in there. Signing off from this great race site in Altus, Oklahoma. It's getting a little windy. We're all hot, tired, hungry. So